You want to know how long it takes to make 10K per month? Because the truth is, it is not as long as you think. From personal experience, if you fully lock in, and I'm explaining in this video what fully locking in looks like, so please stick around if pursuing your entrepreneurship goals, achieving financial independence, if that is a huge goal for you, if that's your number one priority right now, please stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to share with you what it actually takes to go all in. But back to how long does it actually take to hit 10K per month? Personally, it took me 3 months to get to the 10K per month mark. And bro, that journey will teach you so much about entrepreneurship because you're going to start seeing the world differently. Number one, you're not going to see the world through the business model lens. You're going to start seeing the world through the skills lens. Because truthfully, entrepreneurship, all it comes down to is what is your skill level in outreach slash reaching out to people, selling to people, and then providing a service or a product to people that makes people want to buy more or come back to you or tell their friends about you. Those are the only three things in entrepreneurship. Look at every business model: agency, outreach, cold email, cold DMs, all these sorts of things, cold calling. And then what's the sales process? One call close, two call close, Zoom meeting, in-person client meeting, close them, right? Sell to them, know how to sell. And then the third thing is actually delivering a service, Facebook ads, lead nurturing, etc. There's so many services. This applies to everything. This could even be e-commerce. You need to know how to do outreach, which is like ads, right? And then you have the sales process, which is what? It could be your landing page. It could be your website, your Shopify. How do you convert someone, right? Your video sales letter. And then finally, your service, your product. What are you selling on Shopify, TikTok shop? Everything can be boiled down to this, even a restaurant. And you start seeing the world through this, and all you care about now as an entrepreneur is how do I improve my outreach skill? How do I improve my sales skill? How do I improve my product delivery skill? And there's so many niche skills underneath these, like outreach. You can get better at cold emailing, cold DMing, like I said. You could get better at ads, all those sorts of things. Sales, same thing. There's so many different techniques, and you realize this is such an infinite game, and it's so fun. You feel like a freaking video game character because literally in a matter like every single week you're getting better at these skills, and your income literally goes up as a product of that. And that's how I want you to think about entrepreneurship: is what skill level are you at each of these things? How many repetitions have you actually done in business? How many emails have you sent? How many sales calls have you had? How many product delivery scenarios have you gotten? Clients, customers that have actually bought, that are in your community. Like for me, when I was 18, my first business I did was an agency for med spas. And I did literally like so much cold email, actually not that much, but I learned all the systems through failing at cold calling and then cold emailing. And that's how I got my first 5 clients. Literally in the span of like 3 to 6 months, bro. The first 3 months, I was able to go all in. I took a gap semester from UC Berkeley. I was studying computer science. I was like, frick this. I want to learn entrepreneurship. This is how I'm going to build wealth. So the first thing I did is took that gap semester. I got a course to learn these skills. People shit on courses, but bro, that's how you get better. Again, this is the way you view things: is how do I get better at these skills? You learn from someone that's done it before, that's better than you at it, and then you attack it and you repeat over and over again. And then the second thing is you need to have delusional confidence to keep going when you don't see results. You almost have to puff up your chest and be like, I'm gonna figure this out. Like I'm not gonna quit till I figure this out. And if you go all in, and again, I'm gonna explain exactly what that looks like. What I did on my gap semester to get to that point, 10K per month, bro, you will get there in 3 to 6 months. Honestly. 3 months is really hardcore, but I know if I got reset to everything, I could get back there in literally 3 months, 100%. Because I know what to do now. Maybe if you're first time starting off, like my first time, I got there in 6 months, but that's still so quick, and it changes your life entirely, bro. You can go to the nicer gym. You can pay for, certain things, gifts for your family members. You can, you know, help out on a down payment for a car, whatever it might be. You can invest back into your business, which is what I would actually advise you to do, because this game is infinite, and as your skills get better and better, you make more and more money. It's literally just a side effect. It's like in when you go to the gym, right? And your main goal is to lose fat, gain muscle, but there's an indicator for that, which is how strong are you and what's the weight on the scale and how many steps are you doing. Those are the things you actually have control over. So when you want to get to 10K per month, 50K per month, I'm not there yet, but I got to 10K per month and beyond in profit, by the way. And I don't say that to brag. I'm just showing that as like proof, bro. Like I've been through this route, and I love it. And I'm gonna keep going. And now I'm on to the next goal. Right now I'm in school finishing my last year, so I'm going deep into like artificial intelligence classes, natural language processing. It's sick stuff. Because I know like long term, this knowledge, this skill set is gonna be so valuable in like just growing a 10K per month business. But if you're not there yet, bro, that should be your number one priority. Figuring out what skills you need to get better at and repeating them over and over again and starting with the constraint. So if you don't know how to do outreach, start with outreach. If you don't know how to do sales, but you do know how to do outreach, do sales. It's literally that process, and it's just such a smooth path. And how do you actually lock in, bro? This was the routine I was on. I would wake up at 9 a.m. and the first 4 hours of my day were dedicated to outreach in the beginning. So I literally do 4 hours of like learning how to write better cold email through YouTube videos, through courses. And then I would write cold email, practice writing it, right? Because that's how you learn. And you have behavior changes every single day. That's how you know you're getting better. If you're writing the same emails every day, if there's no behavior change, what are you doing, bro? Like right now, have you started your business? No, there's no behavior change from when you said you wanted to, right? Okay, let's say you started your business. Have you like consistently like done outreach and changed one thing every single day? No, then you haven't made a behavior change. You're not learning. You're just spinning your wheels doing nothing. And I wish someone told me this when I first started, because literally like the first month, it was such a waste, bro. And honestly, that's how it goes for most entrepreneurs. And then you quickly realize, dude, I need to change something. I need to every single day I can iterate so fast. And that's how you get your skill level so, bro, it's just a matter of 90 days to totally change your life around. If that doesn't motivate you, I don't know what will, bro. To start your freaking business and like start attacking this shit. You can do it if you're in a job and you're in school, whatever your path is. If this is a priority, go all in. Dedicate 4 hours. Find it in the morning. Wake up earlier or stay up later and do 4 hours of deep work on this. Luckily for me, I took a gap semester, so I ignored all distractions, and that's how I power leveled this shit. That's how you get that transformation of like 0 to 10K per month in profit within 6 months. At 19 years old, I started at 18, 6 months, hit my birthday, passed that, hit the 10K per month mark. That's how you achieve a transformation that fast. I banished all distractions. I had to leave friends that I made freshman year. I had to literally like cut off people, which I kind of regret how I did now. Like I didn't really handle that well. I wish I could go back in time and handle that properly and not like say like, yo, bro, let's not be friends anymore. I wish I was more like, I'm entering a busy season. I don't know if we'll be able to meet. But for me, I was like, bro, screw this, screw the world. I had such an ego and like a negative mentality. I was like, but I used that as leverage to fully go in business. And I was like, frick all this. I'm going all in. I'm literally locking myself in an apartment. I was still at college, even though I took a gap because I decided like 2 days before the semester started. And I was like, screw everything. I'm going all in. And honestly, bro, you might need a season of that. You might need an actual like 3 to 6 month period because, bro, the return on that 3 to 6 month period is invaluable. Think about it. The last 3 to 6 months, if you have not drastically changed your life and you're 15 to like 23, you're doing something wrong, because these are the years that you have no responsibilities. You have like literally nothing on your plate that you have to truly worry about. You have your health, you have so much energy. And if you don't, that's probably because you have a dopamine addiction. Watch my other videos on how to improve that, because that's step zero, is just getting your health right, your mental and physical health right. But once you have those things, bro, it's literally just a matter of going all in, banishing all distractions. And again, if you have not changed in the last 3 to 6 months drastically and you're under 25, you're doing something wrong. You're not changing as fast enough. And this is a wake up call for that. You're not putting in the repetitions. This is a wake up call for me, because when I started that gap semester, I changed dramatically, but there was periods after that where like I didn't hit as intense. Recently I have been, and I'm happy to say that like I've been going super intense in school and in fitness and just like fully locking in on that, but I've been slacking on the YouTube. So I'm back on this grind because I know this is my purpose. My purpose is to help you guys start your first business, or if you have a business already, get unstuck so you're on the roadmap and actually have a lifestyle you enjoy, where you can be present to the moment, you can give back to others. Because truly, if you're watching a video like this, you're a giver at heart. We're not doing business just for me, so I get the nice car for these things. No, we're businessmen and businesswomen in terms of like, we're here to provide value to others while also creating a lifestyle we enjoy. Because that's a sort of work we're gonna continue for years and not hate. Bro, business is beautiful, and I truly wish that for you. If you want the full systems to start your first business and hit that 10K per month mark, I can't promise you a specific month, like 3 to 6. All I can say is it took me 6 months by doing these things. And I want you to measure these things. How many repetitions are you doing on this? Are you buying specific useful education that's going to help you in these skills? If not, this is your call to action. Do that. Go all in, banish all distractions, and I can't wait to see you on my guy. Click the first link in the description if you want a fast track and get the systems to start making a business and getting your first freaking piece of value out there for people, your first customer, your first product, your first outreach, and just absolutely demolish in 2026. I can't wait to see you win, my guy. Peace out.